I am absolutely convinced that men don't actually want relationships. Like, men want their lives as is. They want to go about their day exactly as it is, do whatever they would normally do, and just want somebody there when it's convenient for them or, for the things they want to do. Like, convince me I'm wrong.
Where are the men? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, where you at? I done been to the gym. I done been to Target. I done been everywhere. Like, where are you? Where do you be at? Where do y'all be at? Where's the men? Where's the men that want wives? Like, where are you? Where you looking at? Because obviously you're not looking over here. Like, what's wrong? Like, where do we find men at? Like, where?
I just saw this TikTok of this girl saying that women are not getting courted anymore. Like, men are not wanting to court women anymore. And you go to the comments, and the comments are just so fucking sad because it's women in their like 40s, 50s, like they've never been on a date. They've only been lusted over. They have never been courted, never even bought a flower or anything like that. And first of all, it's just so fucking sad. But then second of all, I immediately just started to think as a 22-year-old, and I've been on plenty of dates. I've been on plenty of dates with men of all different ages. The thing is, there's nothing special about courtsmanship anymore. There's nothing special about it. Like, I mean, everyone is just so lustful and so sexual. I mean, it's like, the point of being courted is to, feel special, feel wanted, feel adored and loved. It's just basically fucking love bombing now, because the ultimate goal is just for them to get you in their bed. Like, what is so fucking special about this? You guys aren't missing out on much.
As a real deal lover girl, you gotta realize there's no love out here for us anymore. These men don't even want love. I promise you, they don't even want love anymore. Whoever said men don't let these hoes, you're lying. They were just trying to get us off track, trying to distract us, trying to make us feel good. Because let me tell you something. If you didn't already know, I'm gonna tell you, they love them. Yeah, they actually love them. So ain't no love out here for us lover girls. If you're a lover girl, just stay put up, stay out the way, pour the love into yourself. Because these men don't want it.
I just had an epiphany and I feel so stupid right now. I was sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, where have all the good men gone? I can't find them. Every dude I talk to either ain't got a job, ain't got a car, ain't got nothing going on. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, where are all the good men? Work! They have jobs! You know where they're not? At Goodwill at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday like me after writing my silly little songs all day. So if that means I gotta post up at the MAPCO at 5 a.m. looking hot to bag me a hardworking man, MAPCO, get ready. You about to get a show.
Where are all the men? Literally, I'm so disillusioned by the male population right now because they're all boys. Tell me why the other week the girls and I are... Can the street traffic not, tell me why the other week the girls and I were at the bar and there's this guy with his friend and he was kind of cute, whatever, and he was looking back over at us and we were like, hey, is he gonna do something? Homeboy goes and sits down at the bar and we're like, okay, whatever, forget about it. And then we see he's still just sitting there alone, what? And he'll be he would look back at us and we were like, and it's what, babe, do you want me to, hey babe, you want me to buy you a drink? What do you want? But they literally just think they're the prize or something. And honestly, it's because the girls are making them feel that way. The bitches are walking up to men and being like, hey, oh. Please stop approaching men. If they want you, they need to come up to you and get it. Because the sassy man apocalypse and they're just princesses. And it's yeah, boo, gender rules, boo. But at the same time, it's inevitable. Some of the most beautiful, well-rounded women are the most single because it is really hard to find a equivalent high-value man that matches them on every level, that they also have a really real, genuine connection with. High-value women never have a roster, never had a roster. You don't give out your time and energy for nothing. Women that respect themselves and are confident in what they have to offer in a relationship are quick to cut a guy off if he shows any signs of disrespect. It's cut.
Sydney boys, I just have one question for you. What are you all doing on night outs? Because I went to a gig today And in line, I heard this same conversation from girls in different age groups being like, I'm better off without him. He couldn't do this. He couldn't do that. And I'm like, surely it can't be this bad, right? I walk into the gig. I'm with my friends for half of it. Then they leave. And I'm like, I'm going to stay. We're going to run some tests. I move around different spots. Not on my phone, making eye contact. Hell, I even smile at a man, okay? And what do I get? Nothing. Nada. No meet cute. And it baffles me because Sydney has some really attractive women. Guys, please, for the love of future generations, grow a pair of balls and just come say hello.
So the thing about if you date men is that I don't think that you can ever really change a man's opinion of you in dating, right? Like once a man thinks of you in a specific way, I really don't think that there's much that you can ever do to change his mind. Meaning, if he sees you casually, there's like nothing that you can do or say that's going to change his mind. You cannot like perform and be this cool girl, whatever it is. If he feels a certain way about you, that is how he feels, which I believe on the contrary, I think women, you can like grow on a woman, right? Like a woman can maybe like, yeah, I didn't like him at first, but then I fell in love with him more. I started to like his personality. Like he grew on me a little bit more. I don't think that that happens for men. I think men obviously are very like, physical, like straightforward in that way, and they're very intentional. And so I think that as a woman, if you're going to date men, it would be a waste of your time to ever put effort into a situation where you feel like you have to change a man's opinion of how seriously he's taking you. Okay. There's no amount of work, there's no amount of you being a cool girl, whatever it is, that's ever going to change that. And it doesn't have to hurt your feelings. You just know that that's not the right person for you.
And I'm just making this post to say, bring back real men. The men these days are waiting for golden hours to take selfies. The men these days are booking fucking photographers for Instagram pictures. The men these days are not even working. Yeah, I know, it sounds surprising, but they're not even fucking working, these men. The men these days are in competition with the women. They are. They on social media talking about all women. Like, and I know it sounds small, but men talking about women is very indicative of the times we're in manhood. Because if you sit back and think about it, like, I don't know about y'all, but me, I don't have not one memory of my father sitting down with one of his men and talking about a woman. Like, and I'm still cool with my dad till this day. In my 26 years of living, I have never heard my father sit down with a man to gossip about a woman. But these men these days got group chats to talk about women. Group chats. They're fucking sending emojis about women.
Can someone please explain to me why this generation of men wants to be chased by women? I went to a group dinner this weekend, and one of the guys at that dinner expressed interest in me. The entire night, he was complimenting me. Oh my gosh, you're so well spoken. You're so beautiful. How do you not have a boyfriend? Making some very, very big claims like, I want to take you on vacation. Let's go out of the country. I want to take you on dates. Basically just telling me everything I want to hear, which is, that's fine. Okay, to an extent. The night continued to go well. Dinner was finished. We all went out after. It was a lot of fun. And then I went home and he followed up the next day with a text. Texted him back. After that, he didn't answer. But he continued to follow me on Instagram and started liking and commenting on some of my pictures. Do you really think I'm going to fall for that? Like you just telling me everything I want to hear and I'm going to believe you at like face value? If you're going to make those really big claims of you want to take me here, you want to take me there, you better book the dates and you better book the tickets. This is my point. Men are supposed to court women. That means if you're interested in a woman, you make the plans for the date, make the reservations, buy the tickets, confirm with the girl. That's your role as a man. If you think that you're gonna like dangle the carrot in my face and then pull it away and expect me to like chase behind you, that's not happening. So ladies, I would love to hear your experiences of when men thought you were going to chase them. Because the truth of the matter is, if it's not that one, it's just someone else.
Men are so dumb. Women can literally drop hints every day for weeks, months, and years, and men still wouldn't get it. I hope this got your attention because guess what? Men are not mind readers. They are simple-minded. Not dumb. Simple-minded, meaning they like to think of things point A to point B in a straight line versus women who like to go from point A, do a somersault, backflip, back handspring, cartwheel, loop-de-loop around point B, another back handspring, then land on point B. Stop expecting men to be mind readers because the risk of misunderstanding always outweighs the benefits of trying to interpret those hints. And this goes for anyone. If you're not grown enough to communicate like an adult, then you're not grown enough to be in a relationship. Remember, point A, point B, straight line, efficient.
What is it with guys nowadays? Like, why are we both competing to be princesses? Can I be the only woman in the relationship? Is that okay with you? Can I feel like a woman? Can I? Because this whole thing of like, will you come to London like to meet me? Yes, of course. Why don't I also get a ring whilst I'm there? And like, why don't I propose to you? Why don't I get down on one knee, plan a whole proposal and like ask you out? Like ask you to be my girlfriend. Why not? Even though you're a man, like maybe I should ask you to be my girlfriend. And also the kind of guys that slide into your DMs and like they come up with the, I don't know, man, like we are just opening line or whatever, but sometimes it's funny. So I respond and then they start playing hard to get. Do you want me to like, where is, I don't understand it. So you're messaging me and then you expect me to chase you? Like, what? Like, I don't know. I'm just really confused.
I think a lot of women are experiencing long periods of time of zero attraction to men. I thought I was the only one and I kind of kept it to myself. I was like, maybe this is weird because I literally don't find anybody attractive. Even like think of the most hot celebrity, I don't find them attractive. It's just been so long since I found a man inside and outside attractive at all. I'm also divorced, so dating after divorce, you know, if I thought I knew what I wanted before, oh man, do I have an even clearer picture now. And as my window of tolerance, it has shrunk. My window of tolerance has absolutely shrunk to like this. It just gets frustrating when you go so long not being attracted to anybody and then you finally meet someone and you're not that compatible. And it's usually for stupid reasons. It's very frustrating.
Is it just me, or when men try to holler at you or compliment you or even slide in your DMs, it's nothing exciting about that? Like, I literally just brush that shit off every time. Men don't make grand gestures anymore. Men are not out here buying flowers. Men aren't trying to take you on a nice date. Men don't go all out for like Valentine's Day. Men aren't trying to like cook for you because men try to make the debate about money, about spending money. But it's a lot of things in life that are free. And men not even trying to do the free shit. But really say these niggas don't got no type. They just want a stupid bitch. And I felt they really don't have a type if you think about it. If you think about the past women that the men that you've dealt with have been with, then compare them to you, and everything not about looks. Y'all all different types of women. They don't have a type. They'll do it with anyone. Anything with a hole, they'll do it to. They don't have a type. They just want a stupid bitch. Men not doing grand gestures. Men not going the extra mile. Men want to be treated exactly how women are treated. Men are telling other men that they are the prize. They shouldn't settle for a woman that wants to be treated the way that a woman should be treated. So I'm saying all of that to say that we are becoming a world where men don't want to treat women like women. They want to be treated like women, basically.
I feel like where a lot of women go wrong in relationships is they feel entitled, right? A lot of men have to deal with this during dating because women expect men to literally read their minds. The thing is I feel like women need to stop comparing men to their ex or guys that they meet. Doesn't matter if he's more muscular, more tall, whatever, like those. It's just looks, or your ex set the bar so high that whatever it is, whatever the fuck it is. Instead of comparing your current partner to other people, start focusing on whether they're a good person and start focusing on their actions. A lot of the times, women will realize that they messed up comparing their man to other people because they thought those other people were better simply because they weren't dating them, so they didn't get to see a bad side of them. One-on-one coaching will be in my bio.
There's a lot of feminine energy circulating in the male diaspora today because there are so many dates I could think of I'm talking quick dates, cheap dates, you know? I ain't asking you for $1 million. Nigga, we could go bowling. Nigga, we could go somewhere to like a bar and play pool. Nigga, Barnes and Noble. The mall. The movies. Nigga, we could go to church. Praise the Lord. Karaoke. The art museum. The science museum. A free local concert. Nigga, we could go see the orchestra. A picnic in the park. Plan something. Shit, y'all just be coming with y'all dick.
Okay, one thing that I want to stick in your brain is if you are with a man and he is not bringing you peace, okay? Consistently not bringing you peace. You're worried about him with other women. You're worried about what he's doing behind your back. You're walking on eggshells because he is always moody. He freaks out at you. He's mean to you. He calls you names. Like, there's a million reasons that a man cannot bring you peace. I am telling you right now, if you are engaged to him and you are sitting there and you're like, what should I do? The answer is right in front of you. A man who does not bring you peace when you're his girlfriend is not going to bring you peace when you're his wife. He's going to actually make you more miserable because he is going to feel more secure that you're with him. And all of what he's doing is going to escalate. Being single is better than being married to a loser. Period.
To all my single millennial females out there in their late 30s who have also given up on dating and accepted that you're just going to own a lot of birds, hang in there because you're not the only one who's considering giving the 25-year-old busboy a chance.
Okay, guys, stay with me. I want to know, why is it that there's so many single women desiring marriage? And I'm speaking about in a Christian environment. In a Christian environment where there's men and women, God-fearing, how is it that there's so many women desiring marriage, but not as many men? Now, I know women are not the ones that propose to themselves, so the blame is not on women. I just genuinely want to know, what is the issue that as a woman desiring marriage in a Christian environment, what is the issue that you're facing? Because I'm seeing so many high achieving women and I'm looking around like, how are you desiring marriage when there should be a litter of men lining up at your door? And now I want to know, is it that the men that are in the churches are not doing it for the women, or is it that the men are not interested and they would rather bring a woman from outside the church inside the church? Or is it that the men are not interested? What is the issue? I want to know, what is the issue that you seem to be facing? Because I'm it's just always confusing to me, because I'm like, there's 90 single men in this church. How are you telling me that not a single one tickles your fancy? Or are you telling me not a single one is interested in you? Like, I want to know genuinely, because I want to know, what is the issue that you face? What is the issue that you personally think is what's hindering women from getting married?
I am turning 30 in a month. Never had a boyfriend. I've been single my entire life. I've had a string of situationships. And I actually feel okay about it. I lie. I feel okay about it. Some days I go down the rabbit hole of, what am I doing? And other days I'm like, I love my life. It's really nice to be selfish and not think about anyone else apart from what I'm eating at my next meal and what I want to do after work today and what am I going to do on the weekend. And I have just deleted my dating apps and I actually feel really great. Like, there's less head noise. I don't scroll on my phone as much to swipe through people who I will match and then just not talk to. And I think it kind of empowers me to be a little bit more brave in the wild, because I try to gamify and make it fun for myself to put myself back out there. My friend suggested doing a dating sprint. And so during these periods, during this month, you really lock in and you really date intentionally. And so if you're on the apps, you pause after you match with 3 people and you really see those people through. And so I think I want to do that, and I want to post, I want to make fun of the guy less online and actually sit with my feelings. So this is to holding me accountable.
Please, can the men that actually want to be married and locked down and locked in actually come online and say that they exist? Because I really do hate that every time I come on this app,
right? It's always a girl talking about her failed dating experiences, and like it's always a woman, right, talking about how like she really wants to meet her husband. I just saw a video. It was saying like she's gonna pay somebody £4,000 to introduce her to her husband. It was a joke. Why is it always like it's always one side that wants the relationship, and it's like there's no representation of guys that genuinely want to be in love? Always a woman on here, and honestly, it pisses me off. Like there's very minimal representation. And when I say guys, I want to like lock in and genuinely want to commit, I mean the healthy ones, not the ones that come on here talking about how like their wives, they're not going to allow their wives to have jobs and have a life and a woman's place is in the kitchen. Not all that type of shit. Not all that type of shit, but I mean genuine, like respectful, like understanding type of love.